taught, to be a wife. Some women are taught to be independent. And those are two totally different lanes. Like, those lanes don't coincide with each other. We can see it. Y'all can see it. Those lanes do not coincide with each other. You can't be independent and be a wife. Like, what's good with it? What up, though? What's happening? All that good shit. Hopefully y'all enjoying that day, man. Hope y'all enjoying your day. First, we're gonna start off with, man, hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Share it, you feel what I'm saying? Hit the notifications button, man, so when I drop a video, y'all already know it'll come right to y'all phone like a message, like a DM, you feel what I'm saying? So do all that for the kid, man. It's free. I appreciate it. It's love. You already know the vibes. Of course, we're here with another reaction video regarding what's going on with. Let's just jump into it. Let's just jump straight into it, man. See what we talking about.
Of a group of white girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is it not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear it. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in the world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men, and we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power.
Man, let's just spin that one more time for if y'all ain't hear what she said. You feel what I'm saying?
Of a group of white girls who are sitting at their graduation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is it not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear it. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in the world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men, and we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power.
Well, y'all heard her. How we feeling? What we talking about? Write what y'all feeling down in the comments right now. I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel as we sitting here talking and vibing right now. She said that, she made a lot of points. A lot of women might not agree with her, but the truth ain't always agreeable. People ain't gonna always agree with the truth. They like to hear other bullshit. They like to hear shit that make them feel good. And a lot of the time, the truth don't make people feel good. A lot of the time, the truth make people feel terrible because they live in lies. They whole existence is born on is a lie. So they don't want to hear the truth. You feel what I'm saying? But she said that white women be at their graduations and college graduations with a ring on their finger, knowing that they married, and black women mad, or black women you wonder why black women don't have a ring on their finger. As we can see, we know that a lot of different women are different. You feel what I'm saying? Some women are taught, to be a wife. Some women are taught to be independent. And those are two totally different lanes. Like, those lanes don't don't coincide with each other. We can see it. Y'all can see it. Those lanes do not coincide with each other. You can't be independent and be a wife. Like,
hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
they're literally going opposite ways of each other. Opposite ways. One group of women are taught to be wise, are taught to be submissive, are taught, what men want, are taught how to be there for a man, how to nurture a man, how to take care of your man. And the other one is taught, fuck him. He ain't nothing. Men ain't shit. Go out there and get your own stuff. Go out there and take care of yourself. Go out there and get your career, get your money. You can have it all. You can have this. Don't settle for nothing less. And it's just like, bruh, that's why a lot of black women are not married at their college graduations. Because the mindsets are so different. Their mindsets is not being a wife. Especially not in college. Their mindsets is not going to college and finding your husband. Their mindsets is not wrapped around a man, catering to a man, loving a man, taking care of your man, watering your man, giving your man life, fueling him with the energy that he needs to attack the world once he step outside the house. It ain't about that. All they hearing is men ain't shit. You can do bad all by yourself. You don't need a man. I don't need a man to raise my kids. I don't need this. So you can't be independent and be a wife. It's not possible. Because if you independent, that's basically saying like you don't need nobody. So how you gonna be independent and have a husband?
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Make it make sense. That independent shit is weak anyway. You're not gonna get nowhere being independent as a woman. Because your happiness, like I said this in another video, your happiness is not in your career. Your happiness is in the family. And that starts with taking care of your man, so your man can take care of you and both of y'all can take care of the kids. Like, you don't have a family if you just have a child and you ain't got that man that you had that child with. I know y'all like to make it seem like, okay, I got my family because I got a child, but you don't have a family, you just have a child. That's not a family. That's not the order. It don't go, okay, I got a family because it's me and my children. No, it don't work like that. It work with the man, the woman, and the children. That's how it works. It don't work like that, how a lot of people think it works. And that's why a lot of women are single. Because they so focused on this independent train. Like, women don't even see the value in a man. They think it's about what's in his pockets and not what's in his mind and not his ambitions and not his, his purpose. They don't even get to that though, because all they want to see is what chain he got on, what car he driving, what he do for work. Like, bro, what he doing today probably ain't gonna what he be doing tomorrow, but you would never know that because you just see, you judge a book by its cover and you never look back at that. That's why black women are single at these graduations. That's why they're not married at college graduations, because they're not taught that. A lot of women grew up in single parent households, which is the mother. And even if your mother tell you all the time, you go out there and get a man, you should get a man to take care of you, which they probably not. You would still subconsciously see that your mother is doing it all by herself without a man. So you go automatically like, it's going to be ingrained in you that I don't need a man because you seen your mama take care of you, whatever that looks like, without a man. But you don't think she could have done a way better job if she had a man? If there was a daddy, if your father was there who she helped procreate with, was there, you don't think she could have did way better? But you don't know that because you're a kid. So it's like, those can be the reasons why. being independent and being a wife, they're literally traveling two separate roads. You can't be independent and a wife. You can't. Now, I'm not saying you can't have your own goals and ambitions and career as a woman, but you cannot be independent in a marriage. You can't. Either way, your husband or you can't be independent. It's together. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn them notifications on, because when I drop, I'm dropping. You feel what I'm saying, man? So, hey, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. I'm just here talking like the rest of us. So, stay tuned, man. I got some big news. Big news coming, dropping. It's going to be dropping soon. Big news. Stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sirski.